but Gardner wanted to do his own film. And in 1960, a Dutch Dutch New Guinea official, Vince de Bruyn, head of the Bureau of Native Affairs for Dutch New Guinea, came on a tour of the U.S. to try to drum up interest in anthropology. And Gardner immediately jumped at that bait and put together the Harvard Peabody expedition to New Guinea. Well, that summer, the summer of '60, it turned out Pennsylvania had a 16 millimeter movie camera. So they sent it up, and Gardner spent an afternoon, Saturday afternoon, showing me how to load it and wind it up and use it. Wind it up and use it, and sent me off. And then I came back at the end of the summer with decent footage, and I was editing that into what was my first film called, the exciting title of Tikal. He was showing me how to edit and how to splice and so forth. And at that point he had another graduate student in mind who was, then it turned out, severe arthritis, and meant he probably shouldn't go to New Guinea. So he asked me one day, would you like to go to New Guinea? And needless to say, I jumped.
Was this because he wasn't an anthropologist?
Who?
From
Gardner?
No.
No, Gardner had done all the coursework for a PhD. He had taken, and I assume passed, his orals, and then came the offer to direct the Film Studies Center. And that was too good enough, and to work with Marshall's footage. And he couldn't turn that down. He had been in history, a graduate student in history at the University of Washington, and had been involved in making 2 or 3 films on what we used to call the Kwakiutl, kind of acted films on Kwakiutl myths. So he'd gotten a little touch of working with film, and so then this came up. So he was trained.
So why did he need you to go with him?
Well, he was going to be full-time with a camera.
Yeah.
I was going to do a doctoral dissertation somewhere, so I was quite willing to commit to learning the language, spending a couple of years there, really getting into it. In retrospect, we did it the wrong way around. I should have gone for 2 years and then Gardner came, but life doesn't always work that way. So I went out in the spring of '61 and then stayed on for, total, in various trips, almost 3 years. And have indeed about half of the things I've published, well, the ethnographic things. The Donny, yes, yeah. So I've gone back again and again and written quite a bit about the Donny, and then made a couple of films myself on the Donny, with the exciting titles of Donny Sweet Potatoes and Donny Houses, and did work. I was second camera on the Dead Birds, the first